This is the history of fan anime redrafted episode 24. Host William Chow is going through what the commercial companies thought about Fansubbers during the second era of North America anime. This second part is called the Boom Years.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the history of fan anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode is going to be the second episode. I went over the beginning, the market, and how the companies view us, Fansubbers. I'm going to go over middle part, the rise, the popularity of anime, and how fansubbing has changed, and how the companies view the effect on the anime industry. A lot of people have to spend money to buy laserdiscs and stuff from Japan, get them over here in North America, and then we can actually start working on the fan subs for that. That's what we had to do in the early days of like Orange Road, Pat Labor, Miracle Girls, Himi-chan's Ribbon. These are all titles that we had to go out and get the laser discs for. There are probably very, very few copies of the laser discs in North America. We were buying these from Japan. These are sales that the Japanese people weren't expecting North Americans to buy, but we were paying for them. They were adding to their sales totals in a little way, make or break even. So again, anime is now growing. Used to be that a video store actually carrying anime. They'd have a section for anime. You'd go into like a Future Shop or a Best Buy, and you would see anime on the shelves. Sales of things like VHS tapes and DVDs really skyrocketed. Pioneer, they're releasing DVDs that were selling 10,000 copies per DVD. Things are going very well for the anime. All of a sudden, this windfall of money from licensing. All these companies, hey, this anime thing is taking off. These Japanese companies make some more animes, some more EVAs or shorter things or whatever, of different titles and different genres, because we can now. We have the money. And if we're lucky, maybe these American companies will pick them up. I'm not saying that there's every one of these companies were doing that, but when something's kind of hot and people are on the bandwagon, all of a sudden there's extra money available to take the risk on certain types of titles, then more animes, more things can come out, and with less risk, okay? So, sounds really good, right? How could fans are hurting the market? Here we are, more and more anime fans. All these anime companies are popping up. Non-anime companies like DC Comics and Marvel Comics, they're making anime spin-offs to sell anime-ish comics, and all these independent companies, Antarctic Press, and these comic companies are all popping out of nowhere. And hell, even porn companies like Hustler are picking up hentai titles and releasing them, and they're using porn actresses as voice actors. Anime's really gotten big. We're getting anime on TV now. You got your Dragon Ball, like literally like a lot of Dragon Ball. I mean, as I said, not just Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball and GT. All the various different Dragon Balls were all released. We saw a lot of Sailor Moon episodes, and then they went on to Yasha, which is that was probably one of the closest simultaneous release as we could get for like a TV type of release, where the episodes weren't that far behind from the Japanese to seeing them on English. We had it really good, and then even some of the classic Sunrise titles like Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed, we were able to get on TV that people could watch this stuff just by flipping on their set, and there we go, you got it. Now, I'm going to comment that this is maybe where this sort of entitlement. We grew up with anime, so we should have anime kind of attitude. Because you remember when I've said in episode 1, when we first started, the anime fan, when we first started, were all, shall we say, collectors. We had to pay for our media. We had to work hard and use money and spend resources and time to actually acquire the anime. We had to go out and either buy the anime, we had to order the anime, we had to do different things in order to even just to get anime to put onto our screens to watch.
Your engagement with our content is invaluable. We encourage you to interact with our videos through likes and comments, as these actions significantly enhance our visibility on the platform, allowing us to reach a broader audience interested in the cultural impact of anime in the Western world. For those interested in supporting our research and production efforts, we have established various channels for financial contribution. Detailed information about these support options can be found in the video description below. To complement your viewing experience, we have compiled an extensive list of resources related to this documentary series, including a comprehensive episode guide categorized by topic. These materials are accessible via the links provided in the description. We also have Patreon featuring exclusive content and behind-the-scenes insights. This resource offers additional materials that enhance our documentary series, including extended interviews, archival footage, controversial content, and in-depth analyses. Furthermore, we regularly update our blog with supplementary information, addressing frequently asked questions, sharing historical anecdotes, and showcasing visual artifacts and personal stories on the website via the links provided below.